Have you ever felt like time stopped, but the world kept moving without you? That's what loss does. It creates a space inside you that aches to heal. But here's what nobody tells you. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. And when you reach stage 4, everything shifts. In 1969, psychiatrist Elizabeth Kubler-Ross gave us a framework that's helped millions understand their grief. Her 5 stages aren't a checklist you complete. They're a map of the emotional territory loss takes us through. You might experience these stages in order, skip some entirely, or revisit them months later. There's no wrong way to grieve. But understanding these stages, that can help you feel less alone in the darkness. Stage 1, denial. The first stage is denial. This can't be happening. When the news first hits, your brain creates a protective bubble. Everything feels surreal, like you're watching your life from outside your body. You might feel completely numb, go through your day on autopilot, keep expecting them to text you back, or think this is just a bad dream. Denial isn't weakness. It's your mind giving you time to absorb the shock gradually. As that bubble slowly dissolves, reality begins to seep in. And that's when the second stage arrives. Anger. Suddenly you're furious. At doctors who couldn't save them. At God or the universe. At yourself. At the person who left you. Why me? Why them? How is this fair? You might snap at loved ones. Resent people whose lives seem untouched. Feel rage at the injustice of it all. Here's the truth. Anger doesn't need to be logical. It's your heart screaming that this matters, that what you lost was precious beyond measure. Beneath every wave of anger is an ocean of pain, and acknowledging that anger, without shame, is part of your healing. Then comes bargaining, our desperate attempt to regain control. If only I'd called that day. What if I'd noticed the signs earlier? Maybe if I pray hard enough, this will change. You replay conversations. You negotiate with forces beyond your control. You search frantically for the moment you could have changed everything. Bargaining gives us the illusion that we had power over what happened. But the painful truth it leads us toward is this: some things are beyond our control. And that realization brings us to the stage that changes everything: depression. This isn't just sadness. It's a heavy, pervasive emptiness that settles into your bones. You might feel like you're moving through water, withdraw from everyone, question why anything matters anymore, or experience waves of despair that knock you down. This is the stage most people fear. But here's why it changes everything. This is where you stop running from the pain. You can't bargain your way out. You can't deny it away. You have to sit in the darkness and feel the full weight of what you've lost, and will. And while that sounds unbearable, this is actually where healing begins. Because you can't process grief by avoiding it. You can only move through it. This stage asks for something incredibly brave: gentleness with yourself. Finally, acceptance. Let's be clear. Acceptance doesn't mean you're okay with the loss. It doesn't mean you've moved on or stopped caring. Acceptance means you're learning to live in your new reality. You might notice moments where you smile at a memory without immediately crying. The ability to plan for the future again. Energy returning, even if slowly, or joy and grief coexisting in the same moment. You're not forgetting them. You're learning to carry both the loss and the love forward together. Some days will still knock you down. Birthdays, holidays, unexpected reminders. But in acceptance, grief becomes something you carry differently, not as a crushing weight, but woven into who you are now. Here's what I need you to know.
These stages aren't a straight line. Grief doesn't follow rules. You might circle back to anger months later. You might feel acceptance one day and denial the next, and that's okay. There's no timeline for grief. There's no right way to do this. Your journey is valid, even when, especially when, it's messy. If you're navigating loss right now, I see you. Your pain is real. Your love is real. And you don't have to go through this alone. Your grief is a reflection of your love. And with time, patience, and support, you'll learn to carry that love forward. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. And remember, be gentle with yourself today.